What is up, guys? Welcome back to my music podcast. Now, people will say, who are your music icons? Which artists or bands did you listen to? Who did you idolize? There's a lot of bands I grew up on way before I ever heard it, but now today I would say which artists or bands that I look up to and idolize. If I had who I look up to and idolize, I gotta say the Led Zeppelin, especially the late great John Bonham. He was the one drummer of Led Zeppelin that I idolized myself after, because he was the man that really made Led Zeppelin cool. Other bands I grew up on, and I was just kind of like, are dying. They were the one key band that I was just kind of like gravitate towards. Was their track Get Through This and Die Trying. When I first heard those two tracks from Are Dying, I was just like, ding. Especially the track Get Through This by Are Dying. That was the one song that I was just kind of like hook, line, and sinker, because it really showed the determination that I went through at a very young age when it comes to music. That's kind of like my driving force to really got to where I am today. Especially the track Die Trying, for having it dedicated to me by Band Are Dying. I mean, I was just kind of like, especially when I got the tattoo, it really shows significance of Die Hard. But definitely the Band Are Dying, they really gravitate towards, it's like saying, the Are Dying is my life to live. Other icons I grew up on, Nickelback. For instance, hearing them the very first time back then when the band became so popular, like, wow, Nickelback. I mean, like, look at them back then and where they are now. They're on the cornerstones of best Canadian bands worldwide, especially Theory Deadman. Those two bands together, man, they really laid groundwork for Canadian bands of all time. To me, they're like ambassadors. Because Theory Deadman got help by Nickelback's Jack Crew to get where Theory Deadman is today. Other bands I kind of gravitate towards to definitely Ref Theory after meeting Battle Class with Jimmy Jerkson in person. I was just kind of like, wow. To meet those guys in person surely be my night. See, there's a lot of bands that I was hooked on, from Figure 11. 3 Days Grace truly was a band that really got me hooked on them. Back then when the band was, before they were known as 3 Days Grace, they were once known as Groundswell. Those people who they say to me, oh, I don't know much about music. Do your research. Funny story about Rev Theory. Like, I love those guys. I like the way their music is just like second to none. When I seen the band live for the first time, funny story of Rev Theory. There was these two guys standing there, they're looking at their tickets. And they're saying, Rev Theory, who's this Rev Theory? Some kind of cover band? There shows that people don't do their homework of who this band is. Other bands I gravitate towards to and idolize, my very, very fond of. Seeing them live for the first time in Regina was just kind of like mind blowing. Buck Terry at Rock on the Range 2010. To me, that was one for the ages. I mean, it truly was. And I was a little offshoot, but best concert venue moments. Seeing U2 in Winnipeg at the old Winnipeg Arena. That itself was like a one for the ages, and getting good video proof of it was, in the words of a great person, one of the biggest hustlers. I was very hustling that day. Just like I said, I remember going to Winnipeg, watching U2. I said to myself, I am not going to leave Winnipeg without any video footage of me of U2. And I was just kind of like, other concert venue moments. Was Rock on the Range 2010. 3 Days Grace, the very first time. I was just over it. But the one that kind of like Stone Temple Pilots. This was back when Scott Weiland was still alive at the time. And I was kind of like odd, but not kind of like, whoa. Scott Weiland. I think people say that, but it's just his demons that kind of got the best of him. And that really opened my eyes. Recipes, David Lynch, Drown Pool. The first time I first heard Drown Pool was in my bodies. I was just like, I could just hear David Lynch growl. He's just doing his thing. I was just like, oh my god. Long after when Drown Pool became a household name, they celebrate their first release of their album, and that was when Dave Lynch passed away.